When I first moved to Toronto, I went to networking events and meetups and social events almost every single night of the week. I was incredibly proud to have racked up thousands of LinkedIn connections and Facebook friends in such a short time. The problem was, I didn't really know anyone. Every conversation was small talk, chit-chat, surface-level conversations about the weather and sports, where you're from, and so what do you do? And in a way, I was making all these superficial connections instead of building deep, meaningful relationships. I believe we're facing a huge crisis of people feeling isolated, disconnected, and alone. Since the 1980s, the loneliness rates have more than doubled. 1 in 4 Americans has 0 friends to confide in, and studies have now shown that having poor social connections is as deadly as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. So if you ever felt like you don't have any real friends, like you don't fit in, you're not alone. There are millions of people that struggle with feeling disconnected, and it's time we do something about it. Join me on my mission to help empower people who feel disconnected with the tools to start meaningful conversations, have the courage to be more vulnerable, and in the end, find your people, find your tribe. And I'm super excited to share with you my Ask Deep question cards. Each deck includes 48 thoughtful questions that go below the surface so you can start having more meaningful conversations and connect with anyone. You can use it to connect with your family, with your friends, with your partner, or even with strangers, or just with yourself.
What I discovered after buying the product was how easy it was just to enter into and initiate a deep conversation with somebody.
These cards are perfect for any small gathering. So if you host dinner parties, if you do cottage weekends, if you do park hangs with your friends, this will facilitate meaningful conversations for you.
I love the Ask Deep Questions deck for introducing new members of a group of men that I lead to the group, so everybody grows closer quickly. Love it.
One of the biggest things for me is the cards give you permission to be vulnerable, and in the end, gives you the opportunity to really feel seen and heard.
We did a few rounds and everyone picked a question, and at first, some people had some quick short answers, but as we went round by round, people started to open up a little bit more and really just kind of share some experiences in their lives that I certainly didn't know, and even some of the family members didn't know.
Ask Deep Questions really helps you to accelerate connection and create deep, meaningful, and genuine relationships.
I encourage you to get them because they ask questions like, are you holding on to something that you need to let go of? Imagine that getting the party started. You will know your neighbor very intimately at the end of that. Thank you for watching Cityline. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
And hey, these are also the perfect gift for any of your friends that is maybe a little bit more introverted, really values quality time and meaningful conversations instead of going to networking events and big parties. So get an extra deck just for them.